These are some of the misconceptions about communication. That is, number one, speaking is communication. People think if you speak, then you're a good communicator. That's not the case. Second misconception is, to be a good speaker, it's not important to be a good listener. That's the biggest lie, biggest misconception we can say. If you're not a good listener, remember this golden rule. If you're not a good listener, you can never be a good speaker. Next, good speaking is good communication. No, that's again not 100% true. Why? Who can say this? Why good speaking is not good communication? Here it is written, good speaking is good communication is a myth, is a misconception.
Sir, in my perspective, I thought speaking is like talking, only talking. We are not understanding the perspective of the.
Exactly. I got your point. Simply speaking is not enough. Okay. You have to be a good listener. Your body language has to be very good. Okay. Both should go hand in hand. Your speaking skills, your listening skills, and along with that, your body language. Okay. So that is also very important. If you are a good speaker, but you're not a good listener, then we can say you're not a good communicator. Because in communication, remember, communication is a two-way process. Communication is a two-way process. It is not a one-way process where just you will go on speaking, you will go on talking, and you will not let other person speak. Then that's not correct communication. That's not the proper way to communicate. In communication, you will speak. At the same time, you have to listen to that other person with whom you are communicating. So even if you're a good speaker, but if you're not a good listener, then you are not good in communication. Okay. And also you need to have good body language as well. Your hand movements, your gestures, your eye contact, the way you make contact with eyes with people, the way you behave, the way you stand, the way you use your hands, all these things matter a lot. Okay. So good speaking is good communication is another misconception. Next thing. Talkative people communicate better than calm and silent people. This is again one more misconception. This is again another misconception. People think those who are talkative, they are better communicators than those who are calm and silent. That's not the case again. A calm and silent person can also be a very good communicator. Okay. It all depends how well you speak and what is your content, your clarity of thought. All these things are essential. Even if you're a calm and silent person, then also you can be a very good communicator. Okay. Next. Now, communication is of two types. One is verbal, another one is non-verbal. So in verbal communication, there are four parts. There are four aspects. So verbal communication has four aspects. One is listening, another one is reading, then next comes your writing, and lastly, it's speaking. People think verbal communication is all about speaking. No, that's not correct again. Verbal communication is more about listening. The first and most important part is your listening. Second comes your reading skills, then comes your writing skills, and at last comes your speaking skills. Okay. Why listening is so important? People think communication is more about speaking, but if you talk to a proper trainer who knows about these communication techniques and theories, they will always tell you first be a good listener, then think of becoming a good speaker. Getting my point? Mr. Shubhasagar, please go ahead.
Good communication means, sir, according to me, good communication means is not only just talking.
Yeah.
It when we listen more, then we know the problem of our clients or the.
Yeah, exactly. You will get to know the problem of the other person, what he's trying to communicate. Yes. Yeah. Debrata?
Yes, sir. Sir, in my perspective, when you speak, you are repeating yourself. when you listen, you are learning something new, or you are adding some perspective and creating a new vision around your world.
Yeah, exactly. It is said when you speak, you're just repeating what you already know. Okay, Devrata, let me correct you. When you
Yes, sir.
speak, you're repeating what you already know. But when you listen, you're expanding your knowledge base. Okay. So it is very important to listen. One more reason, obviously, as Mr. Shubha said, for example, if you're a professional, then it's very important to listen. If you don't listen while communicating, you won't be able to know what is the exact problem of your client or your customer, what he or she is trying to tell you. If you're not a good listener, you won't be able to know the exact problem. And obviously, if you don't know the exact problem, you won't be able to solve it. Okay. So that is one reason why you should be a good listener. Another reason, as you said, Debarota, listening expands your knowledge base. Okay. So if you're a good speaker, you need to speak, you need to have content while speaking. If you don't have any content, then people won't take you seriously. Okay. If you want to be taken seriously as a speaker, then you should have something to speak, something relevant. If you're talking nonsense, if your content is weak, or if you're just repeating that same thing again and again, what you have told them earlier, you are again repeating the same thing, people have already heard what you're saying, then it's not going to make an impact. People will stop taking you seriously after a time, after a point of time. So if you want to increase your knowledge base, you have to listen to others. Okay. And listening expands your knowledge base, which ultimately improves your personality, helps you in improving as a speaker as well. So first and most important thing is listening. Yeah. And one more thing, when you listen while communicating, the other person, he feels respected, he or she feels respected. Just imagine a situation, you're having a conversation with a person, and that other person, he's even not looking at you, he's just doing something on his smartphone. How would you feel? Tell me, good or bad?
Obviously bad, sir.
Yes, you'll feel bad. Yes, Mr. Shubha, you will feel insulted if you're talking to someone and that other person is not listening to you. And if he or she is not letting you speak, you will feel insulted, of course. So these are the reasons why you should be a good listener first. Then think of becoming a good speaker. And in the non-verbal part comes your body language and gestures. Tell me one thing, which communication? We communicate more through non-verbal or verbal? We communicate more verbally or non-verbally? Tell me. You can write your answers in the chat box. Yes, the answer is non-verbal. 93% of our communication, the survey says that 93% of our communication is non-verbal through body language and gestures. Okay. So that's why you should take it very seriously. Your body language, your gestures, those are equally important